there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got James, Austin Reeves out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Bucket is good.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
James against Barnes. James, the pass to LaRavia. Reeves outside. Here's Hachimura. Bangs home the trifecta.
Impressive shot from Hachimura, showing why you got to be up on him defensively.
Ingram outside. Active quickly. Barnes outside. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He's covered by 8. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Barnes can't get it to go. Ingram against Hachimura. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. From deep, James. Walter pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
I just admire the instincts that Ayton has. Seems to know exactly where to be when the shot goes up.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Barnes screen on Hachimura. The high post shot. And it's Ingram missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Barnes comes to help. LeBron passes to Ayton. LeBron left side. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 4. In the corner, it's Ingram. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Barnes outside. Buries it from three-point range.
In the always evolving game of Barnes, I like seeing him waste no time there, letting that one go.
Ayton, the pass to James. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And again, no good by the Lakers. Ingram outside. Raptors moving the ball around, and they take the lead. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguarded.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
You know what time it is, everyone. Time to make some noise. So for the series block, New York, Raptors, Y1,
LeBron James. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 24 points per, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Reeves with it, quickly covering. Reeves outside. LaRavia up top. Over Barnes. And again, no good by the Lakers.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Walter misses the three. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. From deep, Reeves. Here's Ayton, and the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got 5.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Back to Barnes. Ingram outside. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's Ingram missing. Last outing for Toronto unsuccessful. It was a loss to Los Angeles. Reeves can't hit.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Pass to Walter. Barnes left side. Clock at 6. Here's Mamu Karashvili.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
LeBron passes to Reeves. James outside. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Here's Walter. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Got a piece of it and stolen by Barnes. Here's Walter. He's covered by Hachimura. Quickly with it. Just 5 on the clock. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Los Angeles ball.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
In second chance points, and they were top 10 in assists. Really a good job of sharing the ball and utilizing every player on the floor.
Greg, you brought up their fast break points. Their offensive system was all about tempo, never taking a break, wearing down the other team. Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Reeves outside. LeBron is screen on Quickly. Reeves against quickly.
Austin Reeves has handles that are kind of sneaky but very effective. He's clever at getting shots for himself.
Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good, especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023?
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Ingram. Pass to quickly. They set the pick. That's tipped. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Kevin, back over to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie.
A little power down low from Aiden, not allowing the D to affect him.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Raptors. Arabia passes to LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. Lakers passing it around. LeBron, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And the Raptors miss again. Los Angeles leading by 4. And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 6 points.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Oh, sit down.
Going out now with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Lakers. 6-point lead. Pass to Murray Boyle. Inside. They need this one. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Reeves. Last time out, he had 44 points. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. With the drive, and Hayes throws it down.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Pass to Dick. Spins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Los Angeles.
And they've really shied away from the mid-range. That's a new school style, and looking for shots beyond the arc and at the rim. Those tend to be far more efficient.
The first free throw is good.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Smith checked in for Austin Reeves. No good on the second free throw.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here is Smith. Back to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Dick. That's short off the rim. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Mobo. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now Smith, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Here's Vincent. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hayes has got his second bucket of the night.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Driving the lane. They grab their own miss. Pass to Hachimura. Out to the wing. Back to Vincent. Lakers working the ball around now. Smith for 3. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Here's Battle. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Shed. And again, Toronto no up.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And it's Hachimura penetrating.
Hachimura shifty off the drive there.
Here's Shed, covered by Smith. There's a screen. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 9. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Shed in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's LaRavia missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that one's good,
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Down low. And that one's good, LaRavia. LaRavia's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Lakers. Ingram outside. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked. The art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
And that one misses.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Smith. He hits the second from the line. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Raptors in Toronto. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Pass to Vincent. Reeves outside. Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. Connects from three-point range. Reeves has got 5.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He's covered by Ayton. For 3, Ingram drills it from outside.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Quickly kicks to Ingram. Over to the wing. One-on-one fast break. Here's Reeves. Buries it down low. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
James sets the screen for Reeves. LeBron left side. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shed, defended by Vincent. Barnes passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight. Reeves against Quickly. Vincent on the wing. LeBron outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Ayton, the pass to Reeves. Clock at 4. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Reeves has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. LeBron against Barnes. To the inside. Ingram. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. LaRavia's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Vincent. Still scoreless. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by the Raptors. A 3 from Quickly. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Pass to LaRavia. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. James gets inside and finishes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Barnes against James. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And here is Quickly. This one for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. Tries from 10, and it's off the back rim. No good. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Shed, and stolen by LeBron. Vincent on the wing. Hits it from 3-point range. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Here's Shed. Scoreless thus far. Barnes outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Look how ready Barnes is to play physically. He insists on finishing his motion.
3 shots.
That's good from Barnes.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
And he's good on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And he nails the third. Lakers leading by 10. Reeves outside. Pass to Vincent. Here's Kunad. He's covered by Ingram. Reeves gets the bucket.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another level tonight.
Barnes outside. It's Ingram on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Reeves outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Ingram. He has 6 to the paint. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Alton Kunad picks one up.
And that is textbook perfect for bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
The Raptors have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Battles checked in, and Dick subbed in for Ingram. And the free throw, no good. With 4 spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
You have to stay attached to Kunad. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Let's move.
And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Austin Reeves.
And the work he's doing from deep has been fun to watch. Great looks, and he's knocking them down. His ability and threat to drop those long-range bombs on a defense really makes their offense click.
Raptors trail by 15. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Some have criticized the league's shift to shooting more triples, and Lakers coach J.J. Redick said, what's been taken away from the league is simply a steady decline in long twos. The three has allowed more space for people to actually score at the rim and score in the paint, so that's the strategy. Guys, back to you.
Makes sense. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
2 on the clock. He's off on that one. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. 15-point game. Here's Battle. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. From past the arc. And it's quickly missing. LA's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Pass to Murray Boyle. It's Dick on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Here's Quickly. The Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Reeves. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Dick to stop the drought. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. Back to Reeves. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reeves has got 21.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Pass to Dick. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here is Quickly. After Rui Hachimura gets his shot to go from deep. And it's Connect in the corner. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Quickly against Reeves. Over Quickly. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Battle. Good on the 3-point shot. Battle's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Reeves with it from the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers ahead, up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Toronto Raptors.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Raptors trail by 15. And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. Andre Ayton out there with James. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's LaRavia in at the shooting guard position.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
There's the pick. Down low, Kelishvili.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Wano shooting at 46%, making some buckets. James in the high post. Barnes on him. James, good. James has got 10 points.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Here's Walter. He has yet to score, and that one's good quickly.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to LaRavia. Now here's Ayton. Here's Reeves. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 24.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
Quickly the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And here is Barnes. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Screen by James. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And 12 points for LeBron.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
That one falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Reeves. He's got 24. The 3 kept alive. Oh, and that jam by Ayton. Great game for him. Double-double down. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Now here's Barnes. He's got 13. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
At the top of the key, Reeves. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Barnes for 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
LeBron left side, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Quickly. Good on the shot, and that saves the lead to single digits. Quickly's got 14 points for the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Los Angeles with another miss. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Ingram. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, overall, their shot selection is much better here in the second half. We'll see if that's the case for the rest of the game, if they can keep that up.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Making a change here. Shedd's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Gabe Vincent comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Smith's subbed in for Austin Reeves. Lakers leading by 6. James looking it over. Oh, goodness! Where did that come from? Oh, that was beautiful. What a punt. Here's Shed. Still scoreless. Barnes against James. Goes to the reverse layup and takes it in.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
LeBron against Barnes. Here's LaRavia. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Ingram outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Barnes. They set the screen. Inside. Here's Manu Pelishvili. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Barnes against LeBron. Hachimura kicks to Smith. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Barnes. Over James. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Vincent. Now here's LeBron, covered by Barnes. Hachimura with a screen on Barnes. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Hachimura's got 11 points.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
Here's Walter. He's defended by LaRavia. Pass to Shed. Here's Manu Pelishvili. Vincent with the rebound. Now LaRavia. James the pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
To the right side. Pass to Manu Pelishvili. Here's Shed. Launches it. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LaRavia with it. Now Smith. Shoots it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You pointed to their field goal percentage. It was up there among the leaders last season because of how smart they played at the offensive end. They made very few bad decisions. And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here comes the Raptors wide stand, which means we need you to get loud right now.
Change here.
With your north side crew. Show them some love, fans.
Raptors trail by 9. Here's Shed. Nothing on the board. Now Dick. Pass to Shed. Clock is at 3. Beyond the arc. Vincent with the rebound. Lakers leading by 9. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Shed. Here's Dick over Vincent. And again, no good by Toronto. And here is Hachimura. 13 points in the game. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now, here is Smith. They have a 9-point lead. Back to Vincent. Hachimura, the screen. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Hachimura.
We are seeing some big-time play from Rui on offense. He's really getting into taking it to the defense.
Pass to Murray Boyle. There's the screen. Count it. Murray Boyles has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
And here is Hachimura. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the middle. Here's Mobo. Vincent with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's Hayes. Hachimura, the pass to Smith.
Raptors foul. Mobo.
And real quickly, he's checked in for the Raptors. The Lakers also with a sub. Aiton's checked in. Raptors on defense. They trail by 9 points. Hachimura finds Vincent. 5 on the clock. Back to Hayes. It's tipped. Dick with it. It's tipped. Smith outside. Inside. Floats one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
When you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Free throw drops for Dick. Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Vincent. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Smith against quickly. Now, here is Smith. Over quickly. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Walter out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
That one is off.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
And the second free throw, good. Raptors trail by 6. Here's quickly. Now Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
And that's what Barnes brings to the table. Scotty is a point forward with a great feel for the game.
James a screen on quickly. Ball's knocked loose. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. 6 to shoot. Vincent the pass to James. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Down low. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
And you got to be careful how you guard Barnes, especially when he's in attack mode.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Barnes hits them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Reeves outside. Over in the corner, Vincent. Clock at 6. Ayton a screen. And here's Reeves outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now, here's quickly. Out to Ingram. To take the lead. And it's quickly missing.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten the three to fall since.
To the paint. Back to Vincent. Reeves outside. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Walter. Back to quickly. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Mamu Kalashvili.
Passing of Ingram. I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
The Lakers have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Reeves outside. LeBron sets the screen for Reeves. Pass to James. Again, the miss by the Lakers. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Barnes, right side. Now, quickly. And here is Ingram. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Reeves outside. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Barnes looking around. There's the pick. Pass to Walter for 3. And it's quickly missing. The Lakers leading. James with it. From deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mamu Kalashvili. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Pass to Reeves. Ayton a screen. Jacks up a 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's James. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Raptors pick up 2.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Quickly. And the layup falls. Quickly's got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
The strength LeBron has this far into his career is incredible.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
They get it back, and that one's good. Ingram.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Reeves. Here's Ayton. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Ingram against Hachimura. Quickly with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers trail by 3. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's Barnes. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's and Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Barnes can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove, and he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
Here's Walter following the bucket by the Lakers. They set the pick. Barnes outside. And the Raptors miss again.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And Toronto making a change here. Shed's checked in. Vincent's checked in for the Lakers. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
The finish team is coming your way, fans. Here they are, your North-South Crew.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, "We're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that." To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Ingram outside. Pass to Barnes. Now Ingram. Oh, slightly lays it in.
You want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his number is called.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
You see yourself on the screen and you select your best move. Let's go. Nice drive. It's all good. Let's go. Look at those moves.
Here's Reeves. Here's Hachimura. James. And he hits the jumper.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
On the t-shirt, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who's close one? It's that time, man. T-shirt time. If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan, and that means bringing all the boys you've got right now. We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt.
Toronto's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Barnes, and stolen by Ayton. Now James, and stolen by Barnes. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Poked away. Now here is Hachimura. Now Ayton. Off the glass.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Ingram. Puts it up from 15. Reeves rips down the board. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. One thing you can say about Hachimura, He is not afraid of the challenge.
Hachimura against Ingram. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. Cleared away by Ayton.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Here's Reeves. Now James. For three. Can't get it.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's Reeves. From outside, it's good.
Austin Reeves.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Ingram. Oh, it's good! What a move!
And you know what? Ingram is always ready to score in the clutch, guys. He's a guy you can depend on to give you his best when his best is needed.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Brandon Ingram.
Shooting one.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cleared away by James.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the Lakers call time here. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Calls timeout.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Gabe Vincent. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 7. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Ingram. Got it. They led by as many as 18 points. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.